Takayoshi Suzuki is a Canadian scientist. He is also a geneticist, broadcaster, and an environmental activist. He was born in March 24, 1936 in Vancouver, BC. He was born into a part percentage Japanese family and was interned with his family during the Second World War. The reason why he was interned into a camp is because Canada was at war with Japan at the time. From having learned in Ms. Pereira's class, I learned that during the Second World War, Japanese people belongings and all their businesses were sold for a fraction of the price that they were stated in, and then they were all sent to these concentration camps. Not really concentration camps, but these camps that they were all in. Suzuki went to London, Ontario, where he attended London Central Secondary School. In 1958, Suzuki received his bachelor from Amherst College in Massachusetts, and in 1961 he received his PhD in zoology from the University of Chicago. Suzuki went to Berkeley, California to further his studies. While studying, Suzuki started to back Black Americans in their fight for equal rights, and at the time he had the same views and theories as Martin Luther King Jr. He also joined the NAACP. He was the only non-black member. In 1979, where he hosted The Nature of Things, which aired around 50 countries worldwide. Suzuki also hosted a television series called The Secret of Life. He also won an award, the United Nations Environment Program Medal, in 1985 for his hit television series A Planet for the Taking. Suzuki has won many honors and awards. These include Canada's most prestigious award, the Order of Canada Officer, which he won in 1976. It has been upgraded to companion status in 2006. He was awarded the UNESCO Kalinga Prize for Science 1986 and the Order of British Columbia in 1995, as well as numerous other Canadian and international honors. Suzuki was nominated as one of the top 10 greatest Canadians by viewers of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. Suzuki is also a co-founder of the David Suzuki Foundation. The foundation was officially opened in 1991. The foundation mainly concentrates on environmental issues including aquaculture, biodiversity, climate change, global warming, ecosystem-based forestry, and sustainable fisheries. The reason why I chose to do my ISU on David Suzuki is because I am also an environmentalist. I believe that animals and ecosystems should stay the way they are, and that we, mankind, are ruining it. And that's why David Suzuki is a historical significance, because he wants to change the future by stopping what was done in the past. Another reason why he was a historical significance is because he played in the part of rights of people. He changed the way black people, women, all sorts of people from different races, how he changed the way they're treated nowadays. This is because he joined the NAACP, and he was the only non-black member. A cause and consequence that David Suzuki did is change the way governments are warning about climate change, and how he started a whole motive to change the way climate is now and for the future. The reason why David Suzuki contributed to the Canadian identity is because of his awards that he won, and how he is a top 10 Canadian, and how he is also an environmentalist. These three factors play into the role of recognized as a Canadian, because it really makes people think like, wow, this guy won a bunch of awards, he's wanting to fight for the future of the climate, and this gives him like a Canadian identity. Another thing that contributed to his Canadian identity is his show called The Nature of Things, which aired around 50 countries worldwide. That is insane, because it went 50 countries worldwide, and it really showed that this one person broadcasting it, commentating over it, is Canadian. This concludes my presentation on why David Suzuki contributes to the Canadian identity.